So let's take an example of a descriptive research study. So the example is suppose a study to assess the knowledge regarding cervical cancer and its prevention among the faculties of selected schools in Guwahati, Assam. So this is our research problem or research statement. So for this research statement we can formulate objectives. First one is to assess the knowledge regarding cervical cancer among the faculties of selected school of Guwahati, Assam, and the second one to determine the association between knowledge regarding cervical cancer with some selected socio-demographic variables like age, educational status, marital status, age at monarchy, and etc. So for this objective, so here is our null hypothesis that we are going to prove. So our null hypothesis is there is a significant relationship between knowledge of the faculties regarding cervical cancer with some selected demographic variables such as age, educational status, marital status, and etc. at 0.05 level of significance. So after collecting the data, so for analysis what we can do, we can we can list it out our data, or we can organize our data in 3 sections. So first section is for where we are going to describe the characteristics of the subjects. Then in the second sections we are going to assess the knowledge regarding cervical cancer and its prevention, and in the third sections we are going to do the assessment of association between knowledge regarding cervical cancer with the selected demographic variable that we have selected, example like age, sex, or etc. So first of all we will do the analysis for our first section, so that is where we are going to describe about the subject's characteristics. For these sections I will show you how you can take the help of Excel sheet to prepare or to organize or to interpret your data. So for that, let's take a Excel sheet. So suppose this is a new Excel sheet, and here we will do, okay, suppose this is our demographic data. There is age, and these are the age categories. So first what you have to do, you have to calculate or how many people or how many subjects fall under this category under 25 years, and how many samples fall under 26 to 30 years, and how many fall under 31 to 35, and how many above 30. So this you have to calculate from your tool, and then you have to write the values. So suppose our total number of sample is 100, and from 100 sample 12 people or 12 subjects fall under this category, and 22 people fall under this category, and 32 suppose fall under this 35 to 35 years of category, and 34 they are fall under this category. So this is how you have to place your data in the Excel sheet for calculating, or means for presenting your data in a frequency table. So this is your age category, and suppose here these are your frequencies. So we will just write frequencies. So this is how you have to place your data in the Excel sheet, and then you can copy this, and then you can we're just pasting it. So as you can see, we have placed our data in the Excel sheet, and now you have to copy this data and you can paste it on a slide. So when you will paste it on a slide, then you will gather this type of slide, and below this table you have to describe your table. How? Suppose this particular table shows that out of 100 teachers, majority of them they fall under the age category, that is more than 35 years. 32% falls under the age category, that is 31 to 35 years. So this is how you have to give a brief descriptions about the table just below the data. And now you have to prepare a graph for this table. So I will show you how you can prepare the graph. So again you go back to the Excel sheet, then you just delete this frequency column, because we will just show the percentage in our graph, so we don't need the frequency. So we'll just delete the frequency column. Then we will have only this data, and with this data we will prepare our graph to represent the distribution of age. So you just select this data and then you click on here in insert, then you will get this bar chart. So you have to click here, then you select one type of bar, sir. Suppose we will select this one. Okay, so see here our bar diagrams is ready. So if you want to give the title, so you can write the title here, and so you have to click here, then you go to this options, and if you go to this data label options, then you can label the percentage. You can see the percentage are coming above the bars. So if you increase the size, just click on that, then go to the home and you can increase the size. So this is how we can make our bar diagrams, and then you can copy this diagram, just copy it and directly paste it on your slide, or you can paste it on your documents. So this is how we can represent our data, or we can describe our subject characteristics with the help of frequency table and bar diagrams, or you can make pie diagrams or other type of diagrams also. So in our objective, you can see we have numbers of demographic variables like age, educational status, marital status, age of monarchy, then history of cancer, and source of information. So we have just represented the data or the values of related to age. So this is way you have prepare the tables and the diagrams for other variables, for like example for educational status, for marital status, or for his family history of cancer, and etc. So total you will have 1 2 3 4 5 6 tables and 6 diagrams to represent your subject characteristic or demographic characteristics.